What's up, y'all? It's Brandon with the first video of many. This one today is gonna be my first unboxing. Just wanted to kind of give you guys a feel with some of the stuff I usually order. A lot of people ask me like, where do I get my stuff? Do I get it at the mall? Do I get it at regular places? Kind of a little bit of everything. You know, I look for steals, I look for any sales, but you know, these are kind of like items that have been a little hot as of recent, and I kind of want to get you guys into it. So we're about to start it. This is the first one. This one's from an influencer brand. Probably maybe a lot of you guys seen it before. They're known for their tees. Now they're starting to do hats. They just came out with their first hoodie, but this is kind of like one of their OG shirts. Something simple. Already I kind of like the packaging. I can see already that the neck is kind of heavy. You know, it's kind of thick, so you already know that it's gonna be kind of like a thicker shirt. But getting into it, something simple, not an influencer. A lot of guys may seen it. Their first viral shirt was not an influencer, but it has a Yankee logo. This is obviously the Atlanta Braves one. I already have a lot to, you know, match with it, but it's a plain simple white tee. Pretty thick. It kind of feels like, if you guys ever had like the Travis Scott merch, it's kind of heavy. It's kind of like a short, boxy fit. Overall, like it kind of looks cream, but the printing also too is like it's kind of like a printed into the shirt, which I kind of like. You know, it has that vibrant red. But yeah, once again, this is not an influencer brand. Again, they do hats. They started to do hoodies, a couple crew necks now. I think you should check them out. Their upcoming brand, and the piece that made them pretty, you know, viral was the Yankee piece. But again, this is the Atlanta piece. I would give this shirt maybe like a 10 out of 10. This one is a pretty controversial piece right here. This is definitely like a piece that I would say you gotta maybe like plan ahead, because this is not a cheap piece. This was actually around me $225. I've been hearing a lot of like hype around Akimbo. They're pretty much known for like one of their first sweaters was actually the kind of like camo, the real tree. I don't know if you guys seen it. Kind of looks like a Yeezy hoodie. They're really known for their blanks, their sweats. It's kind of really heavy duty. It's a large following on TikTok. Let's see what we got today. This is actually gonna be a camo. But what do you see getting into packaging? I like them. Anytime you get like one of these bags that you open, kind of like the Essence, or like when you get any of these bags that come in like Billionaire Boys Club, sometimes comes into it. I really like those. I really enjoy having that. Getting straight into it. This is the pink camo real tree piece. It came out about a week ago. Again, this runs around $225 with shipping. Once you get into it, you see the real tree branding. This is a sticker that you can kind of peel off. Immediately, I already feel the quality into it. Like the print is pretty cool. You see, you got the real tree embossing here. The hoodie feels really thick. You got different colors too. You got like the grays, the browns. It shows the leaf. I really like how the stitching, if you look at it, it's pink. All pink everything. It's definitely not as like heavy as like the Yeezy hoodie, but it's kind of in between, a little bit less heavy than that. Kind of got that fleece inside, but you could tell the stitching is nice and crispy all around. Pretty good hoodie. I wouldn't say it's like a ribbed hoodie because it looks more lower than a ribbed hoodie, but overall I would say like, I don't know if it's worth $225, because again, the Yeezy hoodie is, you know, thicker than this. There's the Essentials hoodie is pretty much thicker than this, but what I really like is the print. I feel like you can't really duplicate it. Any time you see like any dupes of these, they come out like kind of foggy. You could really see like the detailing into it. I really like how Real Tree really got involved with Akimbo. That's pretty dope. So I would say like definitely I don't know if it's worth the $225, but you know I would definitely pay a pretty penny for this hoodie. Definitely over $150 in mine. At least we're gonna finally get into. Oh man, my girl's gonna hit me for this, but we getting into yet another pair of shoes. Probably already in the 200s already with the shoes. I know how that goes. Essence, early in the week they had a sale where they did, I don't know what it was. Obviously it wasn't a holiday, but they had these for 50% off and a couple other colorways of the Baby Ape Bapestas. They kind of look like Air Force. They remind me of Air Forces. This is actually my first Bathing Ape Bapesta. I never had a pair before. I also have the red, black, and white colorway coming in. But this is kind of like the classic colorway, what you kind of expect out of like seeing the Bathing Ape, like the purple and pinkish. Straight in, we're going to get into it. The box already has a Bathing Ape camouflage. It's pretty smooth all around. It's a slide out box. You got the Bathing Ape right here. The tag is in the up and down. The font is nice and centered. And this came from Essence. These usually retail around a price of like $300 to like $320. This pair was started off as $300. Earlier in the week they had like a 50% off. A few colorways. I think it was this, the black and white colorway, and then like maybe like two other colorways, which was like the white and gray. But again, this is the purple colorway, purple and pink colorway. And then it has one of the Bathing Ape like cards you see here. Extra laces. Got a dust bag. Dust bag has the Bathing Ape in the middle, nice and centered. Anytime a shoe comes in with a dust bag, I don't know about you guys, but kind of gets me excited. It kind of like sets the tone for like the shoe that you're about to get into. And then they got the Bathing Ape all over, like the camouflage. I really didn't know what color to get at the beginning, but I already know whenever I'm getting one of these shoes, I would like to have the Bathing Ape, you know, on the side. Again, it has the Bapesta star. This is kind of like, you know, that special colorway that you see when you kind of saw Lil Wayne and that famous photo that he had wearing this color with the purple and pink. Again, I got the Bape on the tongue. It's got the Bape, the silver decal right here. Bape all around right here. Overall, I like this shoe. You know, this is kind of like an iconic colorway, what you want to see in Bape. I got these in a 10. They don't have half sizing. Once it gets over, I think a 9, they don't offer like half sizing. I'm a 10.5. But I kind of sized down to a 10 because, you know, usually Air Forces run a little bit big. I don't want these to like crease or anything like that. But overall, this is the first time me seeing these up close, and I really think these are dope. This is kind of like the colorway that you want to see when you're wearing Bathing Ape. I don't know, just for me. Again, we had the hoodie, the Real Tree pink hoodie from Akimbo. We had not an influencer brand, you know, one of the smaller brands that are coming up right now. And then we finished it off with the Bapesta. Again, I got these at a sale, 50% off. They came out to like $140. Just let me know how I did. Is this a good haul or not?